Okay, sweet. Hey, Hacksters. We are here live at the Hackster studio with Amiram from Spotinst. Can you tell what are you doing with your life?
What am I doing with my life? Trying to get a good job.
No pressure.
As first. So what? I'm the founder and CEO of Spotinst, and what Spotinst does is that we help companies from all sizes across the entire planet to run their compute workloads very efficiently.
Cool. So this sort of works with Amazon Web Services?
Yeah, that works with Amazon Web Services, with Google Cloud, with Microsoft Azure, and also with Alibaba Cloud.
No way! Oh yeah, international crowd. Awesome. I didn't realize it was beyond AWS. That's super cool.
Yeah, that's also beyond.
But it's named after Spot instances?
Yeah.
Can you explain a bit about that?
Yeah, so there are two reasons why we named the company like that. One reason just because after Spot instances, and the second reason because it was the only .com domain that was available.
Yeah.
So that's the real story.
Cool, yeah. So you seem pretty excited about this serverless stuff that you're doing. What's that all about? Yeah,
so as we look at the spectrum of compute in the cloud, so how companies are actually consuming compute in the cloud, so there are three ways. One way is like through just virtual machines, and the second one is through containers. And the third one is through more granular compute unit, which called function, and that's what people call it serverless.
Oh, so it's really just sort of like a function out there floating in space instead of having a whole like server like this.
Exactly. So you don't have to manage your server, you don't have to manage your container. You just write your code, push it somewhere, and then it does the rest. You don't have to care about high availability, scalability, different orchestration problems. Anything of that should be
or like updating the Linux on your server.
No.
Oh man, that's amazing.
So and very cool things you can do with serverless as of today. So for example, you can just order directly Lyft or Uber from your Slack. You can just write a small function that does it for you, hit that, and you get it.
Fantastic. So like if you're in the company and like, can you like hook up a company card to that so that like if your whole company needs to go someplace or whatever, then
you can absolutely do it.
Jessica, we're doing this.
Brilliant.
My friend, my colleague Jessica is over there. She's amazing. And
we've been in a very cool stuff in the office. We just hooked Alexa with that. So then every time we want to know like what a customer is doing or like how it's the status of account of a customer, so we just tell Alexa, tell us how customers XYZ is doing today. And then Alexa goes to Spotinst functions, which is the serverless platform, and running this small function and gives us a response back and read it to us.
Oh, that's fantastic. I need that, but Ben would kill it immediately. Oh, yeah. You said you had a couple of other cool Alexa demos. Is that the secret one that you were saying is like
that's
only
the
internal?
secret one.
Okay,
but
cool.
we have a couple of others we're working on, and we'll obviously post it on Hackster once it's
live. There is a Spotinst page. But we are working to build it out right now. If you want to see the super secret preview, it's not like, it's just Hackster.io/Spotinst, right?
Oh yeah.
But if you want to get in there early, you could be like one of the first few projects on there. In the meantime, we're going to have some kind of cool launch later, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Cool. So what if people want to get involved like right now?
So we encourage like every developer in the world to try it out and just to go to our GitHub page. It's very easy. Go to the GitHub page and then to the Spotinst functions examples. There are many examples that developers can just fork and start working on.
Yeah, let's take a look at those.
Yeah, let's do it.
First up, we've got the Spotinst website. Anything you want to share here?
Yeah, that's a very tough statement, right? To
the entire thing!
The entire thing for 80% less. And actually, the way we do it is that something very interesting you might want to know is that think about cloud providers. What they do all day long is that they're building huge data centers, right? They're operating the data centers on behalf of us. And they're just adding servers and servers every day. Amazon even said that they're adding every day. The amount of capacity they're adding every day is just as big as Amazon.com, the entire Amazon.com.
Whoa.
So that means that every day they are onboarding a Fortune 500 company into their data center.
I totally believe that too. That's crazy.
And the problem here, if you think about it, that they're building their data centers to the peak of the year, but not every day is the peak of the year. So they have a lot of excess compute capacity that they're willing to sell in more cheaper prices. But the caveat is that they don't provide any SLA for that.
Right.
So our platform can leverage that capacity for production mission critical applications just by predicting how that capacity will be used, so we can guarantee that availability for the customer.
Cool.
Yeah, so that's what we do. You can look at our different product.
So a huge selling point of this is that you don't have to worry about how much you're using. It's just all going to be used, and you're not going to use any more than you need.
Exactly.
So cool. And then here is the GitHub page. So this is just github.com/Spotinst. And if you scroll down here, you'll see the Spotinst functions examples.
Right.
And this is where you would encourage people to pull these examples and start playing around with them.
That's right. Yeah, you can also see here the Alexa skill. You can just forget.
Oh, awesome, because I hate building Alexa skills from scratch, but like being able to use one is, so
it's
good.
very easy, and getting started is just like 5 minutes. Forking it, deploying it, and just trading your own skill. We did like very funny stuff in the office, so you're more than welcome to get started. And now the whole serverless revolution is just starting, and we're just like looking to work with like very enthusiastic developers that want to work on like some crazy projects. So we're here to support them. And I think that's
to support you.
Support you.
We gotta get that like little cute sting in there. Awesome. So github.com/Spotinst, Hackster.io. Obviously, they're gonna be building this out, and we're gonna have a cool community on there pretty soon. If you get in now, then you can start uploading your own projects. You can be the first thing people see when they come up on the page.
Oh yeah.
That's pretty cool. Thank you so much, Amiron, for joining us.
Thank you.
Thanks for watching.